Hey guys, this is Leviathan, and welcome back to episode 5 of Wizard101. In the last episode, we were doing a bunch of side quests in Wizard City, and now, I know last episode I said I was going to go straight to Cyclops Lane, but two things before we do that. First, I bought some crowns, which are like the currency that you can pay for with actual money, and I bought this wand that actually lets you have an extra pip when you start the fight. So every time we start a fight, we'll automatically have 2 pips when we start, which is good. I bought this athame that gives 5% resistance to all schools, so yeah, we have some resistance to everything now. And let me see, here we go. And I also bought this. I'll explain what this does when we turn level 10, because that's when it'll actually be useful to us. And another thing is, I was doing some side quests off screen, which is why I'm level 6 now. I actually accidentally went to Triton Avenue and talked to someone. I didn't mean to talk to that person. I was doing side quests in Triton Avenue, and I accidentally talked to the main person. But before we go to Cyclops Lane, there's this side quest I wanted to do that actually has some importance to just the lore of the game. So we're going to do that really quick and then go to Cyclops Lane. So it involves talking to Bartleby here, so let's go ahead and do that.
Must hold on to the first world until... Oh, it's so hard for me to remember things. My mind is not as clear as it once was.
You pour the headmaster's potion all around Bartleby's roots.
Ah, that's good.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You know what I should have done? Hang on, wait. Here we go. I should have done this first.
I brewed up this potion especially for Bartleby, the tree in the center of Ravenwood. He hasn't been feeling well lately. He has trouble remembering things since his eye was stolen.
The headmaster gives you a bottle with a bubbling blue elixir inside.
Take the potion over to Bartleby and see what happens. Take note of anything he says.
Alright, wait.
You pour the head...
Must hold on to the first world until... Oh, it's so hard for me to remember things. My mind is not as clear as it once was.
You pour the headmaster's potion all around Bartleby's roots.
Ah, that's good.
Bartleby looks off into the distance and speaks in deep, hollow tones.
Beware, Master Ambrose. Beware of Malistaire. He comes at night to torment me. Find the one who can defeat him. That one is the savior of Wizard City.
There we go. Alright, so now let's go talk to the headmaster. Whoa. That was weird. I was like inside my mount. Right, here we go.
So that's what Bartleby had to say. My, how odd. Not the outcome I was quite expecting.
Headmaster Ambrose scratches his head, thinking.
Bartleby used to have 2 eyes. Gifts from his sister, Lady Nightstar, the grandmother of ravens. They were called the Eyes of Time. One showed the past, and the other the future. Recently, Malistaire stole the Eye of History. Now, Bartleby can't remember things. I will have to think upon Bartleby's words about Malistaire. Things are so dire, I must be sure to choose wisely. There will be no second chances.
Alright, there we go. Alright, now we will finally go to Cyclops Lane. So I'm going to pause it really quick while I walk over there, and then, yeah, I'll be back. Whoops, that was the wrong button. That was screenshot. Now I'll be back. Alright, so here's Cyclops Lane. Let me put the quest on. So it's time to finally go help Nolan Stormgate with the giant problem. So here we go. Welcome to Cyclops Lane. Trolls everywhere, just like the internet. Alright, and Nolan Stormgate is right over here. There we go. Alright, let's see what he has to say.
What are you doing here? Only talented wizards like me should be out on these dangerous streets. Think you have what it takes? This place needs real heroes. We'll see if you can make the grade. Let's see how useful you are. Professor Drake put me in charge of a very important mission. Magical artifacts from the old Death School have resurfaced. I've decided you're going to recover the one inside the spooky dark cave. Every other student I've asked has been too afraid to go, so I'm hoping for better from you. Battle everything in the dark cave until you find the ruined skull.
Alright, so we have to go to the dark cave and basically just kill everything. So yeah, what else is new? Alright, let's see here. Yeah, we still don't have that much to do with our deck, so... Oh yeah, I trained some life school spells with my training points that I had. See, it says 0 training points right there on the left. I'm going to be training up to a certain spell, and then I'm going to go to a different school, probably Death, because there's a spell there that I want to get to. So yeah. Alright, so let's go ahead and fight these haunted minions, because it says any undead, and they count as undead, so yeah. Let's go ahead and take them out. If I don't get it during this fight, I'll just do what I used to do and skip until, or not skip, pause it until I actually get the thing I need. So yeah, we start with 2 pips now, so I can immediately Lightning Bat. Or I could Fizzle Lightning Bat. There's that, too. Yeah. Okay, fine. Be like that. Let's see. Alright, Thunder Snake, maybe? And now we can just use our wand attack to finish him off. There we go. And I didn't get it, which means I'm going to pause it until I do get it. So I will be right back. Finally got it. My god, I'm not even exaggerating. I did like 10 fights. So yeah, that was really dumb, and I'm glad that I had the video paused during that, because it would have taken forever. And the video would probably be over by now. So yeah, alright, let's go tell Nolan Stormgate we got his stupid skull.
You found the ruined skull? Huh. Faster than I could have imagined. Professor Drake will be pleased with me. I told a few students to pick up death relics up the street. Now they're nowhere to be found. No doubt gabbing instead of working. Can you look after the students on the slim chance that something's happened to them? I'd start with the trolls. They look shifty.
And now we get to do it all over again, but with these trolls that are over here. So yay. Alright, so we'll fight one of them on screen, and then I'll fight another one. What the heck is this guy doing? He's just on a whale mount. Just kind of sitting there, okay. This guy's weird. How is he not getting pulled into fights? Oh, we got it immediately. Good. Ah, come on, there we go. Alright.
What is this? A letter? How odd. Trolls can't read. By the handwriting, a Cyclops wrote this. They never dot their I's.
It's addressed to him, whoever that is. I should take a look at it if students are in danger.
Great fire bats! The Cyclops have kidnapped the students! Oh, good thing you found this. We must act immediately. I hope they're not gonna blame me for those students getting themselves kidnapped. I know! I'll inform Professor Drake at once. He'll know what to do. When I tell him how those students got themselves kidnapped while I was... On second thought, I think you should go tell him. I'll stay here and keep an eye on those Cyclops.
Alright, really quick before we teleport away, I completely forgot about these smiths. I probably should have been getting them while I was like in Old Town and Triton Avenue and stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go to our dorm room. Because it's quicker to go to the dorm room than it is to go to the Commons. If we want to go to Ravenwood, that is. And talk to Professor Drake, Malistair's brother. Also, the smith for Ravenwood is back here. Right here. There we go. And, I don't know, reagents, just cause. Alright, now let's go tell him that some of his students have been kidnapped.
What do you want?
Professor Drake sneers at the ransom note.
Here. Take this message to Victor Darkwood, the robe shopkeeper. Be quick about it. Time is of the essence here.
Okay, okay. Jesus. My god. He's a jerk. Alright, robe shopkeeper. Robe shopkeeper. Here we go. Go in the door. There we go.
Ah, a message from Professor Drake. Yes, I've been expecting you. You'll need to hurry back with this.
The shopkeeper retrieves a large sack and hands it to you.
Here you go. Professor Drake's laundry. Freshly cleaned and pressed. And don't let it drag on the pavement now.
Yeah, he's a jerk. He just made us get his freaking laundry. Okay. You know what, man? Screw you. Just... Why, man? Why?
That certainly took you long enough.
Professor Drake shakes his head at you.
You're still worried about those missing students? Yes, well, this is definitely a problem. Take this message to the headmaster. That should resolve things to my satisfaction.
Oh, God. I wish I could read what he gave to me. Let's see.
Ah, young wizard, it's good to see you. You have a note for me. Let's see it.
The headmaster reads Professor Drake's note.
I will not expel you from the Ravenwood School of Magical Arts, regardless of what Professor Drake thinks of you. You are not responsible for the problems on Cyclops Lane. General Achilles and his men promised to drive out the trolls. Now, Achilles has gone back on his word. I fear there is something more sinister behind Achilles' change of heart. This M is to blame. We will need to know more. Drake is of no use here, but you have been most helpful. Go back to Nolan Stormgate and help him straighten this out.
Yeah, he just tried to get us expelled. Now he's, like, at the top of my enemies list.
Well, I wasn't expecting Professor Drake to leave everything to us. He must really trust me. Professor Drake is expecting big things. The Cyclops General Achilles wrote the note, so we need to reach his keep. But to do that, we need a gate pass. Maybe... Can you steal one from the Warhorns? All you have to do is defeat some. Yeah, that should be easy enough.
Yeah, totally. It's probably not going to be easy. Alright, the Warhorns are all the way over here. Let's see here. Past all these trolls and Cyclops. I swear to God if I get pulled into a fight, because you have no idea how many times these sidewalks just don't do their job. Alright, wait. Don't. Just... Okay, yeah. Alright. Warhorns, here we go. Alright, if we don't get it first try, then you know the drill. Let's do lightning strike and then lightning bats. Oh, my pet even did his little thing. There's no way we're gonna fizzle next turn. We only have like a, let's see, it's 25. So, and plus my 2%. So, there's a 3% chance that this will fizzle. Yay! And storm spells actually boost against myth creatures, so it does more damage against them because they're myth. And I have 5% resistance to all schools because of my Athame, so yeah. And I didn't get it, which means I'm pausing. Be right back. Man, these videos would be so long if I wasn't pausing, because I had to do like another like 10 fights just to get that freaking thing. Look, I have 1 mana left. At the beginning of the series, I said that no one ever runs out of mana, and I had to do so many fights that I ran out of mana. What the heck? This is so dumb. I should have walked to Nolan before I actually unpaused the video, but I needed to... Why does it take so much just to get 1 item? This video would definitely be at least 35 minutes right now if it wasn't for pausing the video. So, let's talk to him.
You got the pass? Great job! I'm glad I thought of that. With your magic and my brains, we make an unstoppable team.
I just realized I have a mark right there, and I could have just teleported. God dang it.
Okay, here's my plan. Show your pass to the guard, Romulus, outside the keep at the end of the street, and he'll let you in. He's not too bright. Then you must challenge General Achilles in combat. Cyclopses are honor-bound. According to the Cyclops Code of Honor, he can't refuse to fight you. See where I'm going? Even if someone is telling Achilles to hold the students hostage, once you defeat him in battle, he will be honor-bound to free them. All you have to do is beat him.
Alright, and this will actually level us up, which is a good thing. Because a couple things become available to us at level 7, so I'll pause real quick while I get over there, and then I'll see you guys there. Alright, so here we are. So let's go ahead and talk to Romulus here.
Well, you don't look like a warhorn to me, but, this pass looks good, so I guess you could go in.
Alright, time to fight General Achilles. Or Achilles. Achilles? I don't know. Something like that. Treasure cards. We don't have very good treasure cards. Alright.
You hear a girl's voice off to your left.
Help us, please! We're held here by General Achilles!
What? You are here to rescue these students? That I cannot allow! I am honor-bound to keep them until I'm told otherwise. But if you were to defeat me, I would be honor-bound to free them for you. If you want their freedom, you will have to fight me for it. And mind you, as general, I will put up a good fight.
Alright. So like usual, I will be trying to take out their minion first, and then I will go for the boss. 470 health. I think... Did Sergeant Skullsplitter have more than that? I can't remember. This should, if this goes through, this should take out the minion immediately. There we go. So now it's just me and General Achilles. Alright, let's see. Let's delete a Thunder Snake and a Pixie. Let's put up a Lightning Strike and hope that we draw Lightning Bat next turn. Alright, let's see here. Oh, we didn't draw a Lightning Bat. Come on. Really? Alright, let's do... Okay, let's delete this. And then let's use a wand attack and then hope next turn we draw a Lightning Bat. Alright, he fizzled. That's good. Really? Seriously? Come on. Alright, let's do this again then. Because I don't want to waste this on a Thunder Snake. I want to have a better chance of using Lightning Bat than Thunder Snake. There we go. $269 damage. And a wand attack. I don't have a wand attack. I was gonna say a wand attack will finish him, but I don't have one. So, lightning bats?
You have defeated me, brave wizard. So I must honor your request to free the students. My master will be angry that I let them go, but I must obey the Cyclops Code of Honor. Go now. They are free.
Yay! And we leveled up. Sometimes the experience bar glitches out a little bit whenever you're in a dungeon or whatever. So I don't actually have that much experience. It's just kind of glitched right now.
Thank you for freeing us. We were starting to believe that no one was coming to help us.
Thank goodness you showed up. No telling who would have come to rescue us.
I thought at least Professor Drake would have come looking for us, but he didn't. Thank you for coming to our aid.
Alright, I think I left my mark right next to Nolan, so here we go. And I was right.
Let me get this straight. The Cyclops were holding the students hostage in order to bring chaos to Wizard City? But who would make General Achilles do such a thing? I'm sure Professor Drake could figure out who's behind this mess if he wanted to. Too bad he's always so busy. We should tell the headmaster how we saved the students, especially my plan to sneak you inside the keep. Still, I have to find those artifacts for Professor Drake. After what happened, I shouldn't let anyone else do it. Would you go tell the headmaster what happened? Tell him how you were able to save them due to my brilliant planning. I'm sure he'll reward us both.
Alright, so let's go tell Headmaster Ambrose that we defeated General Achilles and saved the kidnapped students.
Quite a daring rescue. I'm glad that you were able to save the students. It bothers me that someone could force General Achilles into a sinister plot against Wizard City. I suspect that M is Malistaire himself.
No!
It seems obvious that this is another of Malistaire's plans to throw us off his trail. With all the wizards busy here in Wizard City, Malistaire feels free to carry out his ultimate plans. Hopefully, we can catch up with him before then. Keep up the good work. Nolan seems to have warmed to you. Perhaps Professor Drake isn't far behind.
Yeah, hopefully.
Have you had a chance to visit the new pet pavilion in the Commons? It's a wondrous place where pets can be trained, hatched, and can even race against their friends. It's quite easy to find. Just head towards the library. I was wondering if you might do me the favor of delivering this parcel to Milo Barker, the ringmaster of the Pet Derby. Have a care not to crush or drop it. That wouldn't be at all pleasant.
Headmaster Ambrose hands you a box with some air holes punched in the top. It makes a slight grunting noise when you shake it.
Please convey this item to Ringmaster Barker, post-haste. He shall reward you handsomely for your efforts.
Alright, so that's the beginning quest for training pets. All of these things on the side right here are things that we can do when we turn level 7. I'll go through them really quick.
Young wizard, I can't wait to tell you about my favorite pastime, fishing. Come find me by the water in the Commons.
Alright, so we can start fishing now.
Greetings, oh wonderful wizard. Our mutual friend, Headmaster Ambrose, would have words with you if you have a moment to spare.
Yeah, we already did that. And our teacher even has something for us, too.
It's time for an assignment. Please come pick it up at the school.
So I think what we're going to do... the thing our teacher wants us to do is a quest, and then when we finish the quest, we get a spell. So I think what I'm going to do is next time I will do the quest, and then we will check out the pet and fishing stuff, and then if there's enough time, maybe we'll go to Triton Avenue, but if not, then we'll just save it for another video. But I guess for now, we will just stay here in front of our teacher, and next time we will do the quest. So, see you later. Goodbye.